Hi guys. Last year I was given a whole bunch of tax accounting books. I worked in finance my whole life, and yes, someone was retiring and gave me their whole collection of tax and accounting books. Exciting stuff. Now, of course I took them. There were so many, but yes, I need to start using some of the pages up. Now, this particular book, the cover is a nice size, nice spine, so I'll make a journal out of that eventually. Now, the pages for this book, some of the books are really thin pages, so I'll coffee dye those and stamp and collage with those. Make some paper ruffles or something. But these particular pages, they're really nice and thick. Actually, it's beautiful paper. It feels really nice. They're nice and thick, and they've been sewn in, so you can remove double pages if you want. So, I was going to make some book page pockets, and I usually use paperback novels and stuff like that. Just because I've got so many, I want to get rid of, single pages, small, what can you do with them? Anyway, these ones, since they're double pages, so I'll still make some book page pockets, but, oh gosh, there's no room on my desk to even put this book. Shove it in there. I'll still make some book page pockets, but I need to make ones with double page. So what I've come up with is these little guys. I mean, you've probably made them before. They're super easy, but it's just a great way to use up a double page. So with these, there's just a pocket on each little page. 1, 2, 3, and one on the back, 4. Now, I've sewn mine, but you don't need to sew these. You can glue them and leave them as is. I just like to sew everything. Now, while these ones have 4 little pockets, you could actually make it like a wallet style. So you could have a pocket under here and under here, and I'll show you what I mean. Now, when I decorated mine, I just decorate super easy. This is a cutout from a stamped catalogue page. No layers, nothing. I just put that because I like the look of it. And this one lays nice and flat. I can put it into pockets. This one's more dimensional. This was just some scraps of paper and I don't know, it's either lace or, yeah, I think it's lace or book spine just sewn together with a little bird picture that I cut out of a book stuck on top. Probably can't put that in a pocket because, it's more dimensional, it catches on everything. But these also, because they're kind of like little pages, you could put them as pages in a journal. So, if this is your signature, you could just also, put them into your signature like that. So, it's a little page, which I quite like the idea of doing that as well. Okay, so let's make a couple. Now, I've already made a whole bunch, and I'll show you those in a minute, but I'll just show you 1 or 2 and the different options. Like I said, I left 4 pockets on mine, but you can do more. Now, my pages are quite thick, so I'm not going to double up pages or anything. So down the bottom here, first I'm just going to glue that little strip down, and this will become the lip of the pocket, just because I like that a bit thinner. I don't like pockets where it's just single page along the top. I don't know, I feel it's going to rip. It's too delicate or something. Okay, so let's just glue this little strip down. Let's do 2 at once. I mean, you don't need to be shown these. It's quite obvious how they're made, but you know, sometimes you make book page pockets and then a year or 2 later you've used all of those and then you forget about them. So I thought, since I'm making some, I'll quickly record it and you can make some. Okay, so I've folded up the bottom and then just fold it up to whatever size you want your pocket. So you end up with this. And then just fold those pockets in. Now my pockets, when I folded these, I did these all in front of the TV at night with no light, just the light of the TV. So a lot of mine, not this one, where's another one? A lot of mine I've folded, like this one, way too far out. See, the edge of my page was here. Because, you know, I'm so blind. At night, I thought I'm closer to the crease mark. But anyway, fold them in. But I don't go all the way in. Otherwise, when you fold it closed, it's too bulky. So I leave a little gap, but you'll figure it out. Fold it however close to the little spine you want. And that's it. That's our book page pocket. Now, before you glue or sew anything, just ink it, because it's easier at this stage. I just ink right along here first. Just so there's some definition, you can see where your pocket is. Okay. And that's it. So simple. And you've used 2 pages up in one hit. I love it. Now, when you glue it, if you're going to sew it, I'd sew it from this stage. I didn't glue any mine that I sewed other than, no, I didn't glue anything. When I've sewn it, I've just done a square around there and a square around there. If you're too lazy to do that, you know, you've got 2 lots of sewing, you can just sew straight across. I just didn't want it sewn across the little spine. Anyway, so if you're going to sew it now. There's no need to glue it. Now, if you glue it, you've got 2 options. You can leave the 4 pockets like I did, in which case just glue this down like that and glue along there to glue that down. If you want some more pockets, just glue top and bottom here, and that way you've got an extra pocket there and one there. And you can also have one there. I suggest if you do want a pocket under this flap as well here, when you fold it, don't go as close to the spine. Leave a bit of gap, because it just makes it easier for you to get stuff in and out. And that's it. You could also even glue the side and leave a top pocket instead of a side pocket if you want. Anyway, so you could have 6 pockets in one with these little book page pockets, which I quite like. Anyway, I didn't do the little side or top pocket because, I don't know, I want to put these into pockets in journals, so I want them to stay thin. And once I put, you know, some ephemera in each little pocket, it'll be thick enough for me. But do what you like. So I'll end up sewing these, like I said, but if you want to just glue them and make them with the 4 pockets, just glue that shut. I may make some with the little side pockets, you know, kind of wallet style, just for happy mails and stuff. You know, you can pack them full of ephemera and they're good for happy mails. But for my journals, I'm just going to glue it shut, and it makes this a bit thicker as well. Anyway, you'll also need a little bit of glue along there. Oops. And I've just been using a bit of PVA along that strip. And that's it. So easy. And then, of course, ink the rest of it. You don't have to ink. You know me, I just want everything dirty and grungy. That's it. So easy. And to decorate mine, actually, let me fold this one first. So I folded up my little pocket edge, that bit. Fold that up. The only thing, when I fold this up, I always fold it that way. Otherwise, if you fold it this way, sometimes you get that scooping of the pocket, if you know what I mean. If you fold it that way, it kind of stretches it out flat. Okay, so if you want a little pocket there, just don't fold it as far. I don't want the pocket there. I'm going to seal that bit up, so I'll go a bit closer. Some of them I folded so wonky in front of the TV at night. I thought, oh gee, I'm not very blind today. I was like folding away, inking. Then I got in my room the next morning to sew them. And they were like, this back page, you know, jutted out so much from the top page, and this fold line was halfway in the page. Oh my gosh. Oh, I keep forgetting to ink this before I fold it. Yeah, I'm on a mission to use up stuff on my desk, and there's this giant box right next to my chair on the floor of stuff that I keep bringing into my craft room, and then I don't put it away straight away. I think I'll just toss it aside, and I plop it on top of that box, and now it's just built up, and I don't even know what's in there. So I'm trying to use up stuff in that box, and on, you know, from the pile I've just been picking from the top basically, and stuff around my desk. Oh, I didn't ink this enough for my liking. Oh, I've torn that one. I'll fix that. A bit of paper glued down will fix it. So this actual book has been on my desk for a while. The rest of the accounting books are all packed up, but this one has been sitting on my desk because I've been using pages out of it for a little while. I thought, that's it. I'm using it up now. It's going. Sorry, you don't want to see me inking for 10 hours. If you're sewing them, just make sure when you sew them, you know, catch this edge. Some of them I folded too far in, so I glued it before I sewed it. Oops. I can't even see if any's going on. Okay. I could just PVA glue this as well, but it dries a bit wrinkly, which I don't like for this paper. So I'll just glue stick it. Okay. Now, if you don't like seeing the edge of the pages folded there, you could always make it the outside and put a little fabric strip down there before you sew it. So it kind of looks like a little book spine. Lots of options. Do whatever you like. I just want it to be really super quick and easy. And of course, I'm going to embellish it the quickest way I possibly can. This is out of a stamp auction catalogue. So this is the no-sew version. All the rest that I'm about to show you, I've sewn. What else? This one I've just got some brown paper. The rest of them I embellished with all sorts of stuff that I just kind of picked from around my desk. You'll see when I show you. I'm in a use it up mode this year. I want everything in my craft room to fit in my drawers or on my shelves. I don't want anything in tubs or boxes on the floor. So I need to make lots of journals to get rid of stuff. Okay, let me get rid of that. So that's those two. Nice and easy. I really like them. You could even, if you made a bunch, sew them together. You know, if you stacked a few like this, you could just, I mean, of course, fold them so they line up down this edge. You could just sew down that strip. I'd put a bit of fabric there because, you know, the paper's delicate. Put a bit of fabric down each side, little strip, and sew straight down the middle and make little ephemera booklets to send as happy mails. That would be cute. I might do some of those actually. I'll do that on another video. Okay, those were my test ones. So these are the ones I've already sewn and embellished. Like I said, I made a bunch. This was just one night, an hour or so in front of the TV. Okay, so those are the two we've just done. I've got a few more with just the stamp catalogues. I've sewn all of mine. This one I like, the little bird scrap cluster. This was some of the embellishments I made in the Use It Till It's Gone challenge. That was really fun. Actually, a few people have asked me if I'm going to do another one this year. I will at some stage, not quite yet, because I'm just getting back into videoing and uploading consistently. But I will do a Use It Till It's Gone challenge later in the year. I'm thinking maybe with a basket of fabric that I'd like to get rid of, or I don't know, something. If you've got any requests, leave a comment. Otherwise, I think I'm going to do tiny little fabric scraps. When I say tiny, I mean like itty bitty bitty, like small. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. If you didn't see that series, I'm going to put the link to the playlist in the description box below. I loved that. I had so much fun doing that, using up all those little papers. Anyway, so those were two of the embellishments I made in that. Then I've just got more postage stamp ones. A cute little embellishment that Kirsten at Penny Rose Journal, she sent me a little envelope full of them in a Happy Mail. She had, I think from memory, stamped some paper and then ironed beeswax over it, and it gave it a nice feel and kind of a transparent look. They're really nice. So I've used one of those. More stamps. See how boring I am? I just basically put a cutout from a postage stamp catalogue, some stamped numbers, more catalogue. Well, this is me attempting to use a real butterfly embellishment. I'm so hopeless at using pre-made stuff. I just like to use junk. Another one of Kirsten's little beeswax things. I don't know what you called them, Kirsten. This was a sticker. I can't remember who sent me this. Sorry, someone sent me that in a Happy Mail. It's cute though. It's shiny, but I don't mind. It's quite nice. Little sticker. And then just some grumpy old men cut out of catalogues. No, sorry, cut out of encyclopedias. Anyway, that's it. That's all of them that I've done. You don't even have to embellish them. Embellish them however you like. Do whatever you like. Whatever makes you happy. Anyway, I thought they were nice, easy. Get rid of a lot of book pages at once. And I might do some variations of this because, like I said, lots of things you can make from them now. Little wallet style, little ephemera booklets. Yeah, that's what happens when you fold one book page pocket. As you're making them, you think of a whole bunch of other ideas. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.